Casey, it's Cass. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a little bit camera shy today, so yeah. But today I wanted to talk to you about something that's been going around the internet because it's kind of been driving me absolutely insane. It's street harassment or catcalling, and I'm somebody who's experienced a lot of that. Like, it's scary. We can get down to the root of the issue, but I'm going to share a couple stories about what's happened to me in the past first. Something that's happened to me once was a group of teenage boys asked me for change, and I didn't keep change on me. Like, I only had a debit card at the time, and I was heading to work, so I had to go fast. And I just said, no, I'm sorry, I don't have any change, I've gotta go. And then this guy, he followed me and, walked in front of me for a solid 2 blocks, just saying, you're really beautiful, you know that? You're really beautiful. And it just made me feel scared and unsafe and not okay. I've had people yell out of their cars at me, like, hey, fat ass, or how much, like I'm a prostitute or something. I once was sitting at a bus stop, and it really shook me up what happened this time. This guy drove past, he was in a red truck, I remember that. He drove past and turned the corner and shouted at me, how much? And I was like, what? Because I was really tired, I didn't understand what he was saying at the time. And, how much? You're a whore, aren't you? Like, no. And then, I'm not a cop, I swear, we can have a good time. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I gave him the finger, because, like, what else are you supposed to do, like? And he drove off, and I was just really shaken, and it wasn't okay, and I felt like I was gonna cry. And this is a thing that happens to me a lot, like almost every time I go out. If I'm not with my boyfriend or with a dude, I get catcalled. I get shouted at, and it's not okay. Like, it's the reason I used to carry a knife with me 24/7. It's the reason I still wear steel toes. Like, I feel unsafe on the streets, and that's the root of the issue. The issue is that women don't feel safe, and that's a problem. Like, and I see these guys on the internet, and they're going, well, how are you supposed to meet women? Like, get on a fucking dating website. I don't care. Don't yell at me on the street. You are not entitled to my time or my attention. You are not entitled to me as a person. It's not okay. It's scary. Like, and I admit I'm kind of biased. Like, I am afraid of men. For a lot of reasons I don't really want to get into, I am afraid of men. They scare the shit out of me. And I'm working through that, and I know it's a bias, and I know it's not fair, but it affects me a hell of a lot more than it affects the men who were yelling at me on the street. 'Cause, like, it's okay if you say hi to me. I probably won't want to start a conversation. When I'm outside, I've got something to do. Like, that's the way it is. I don't go outside unless I have something to do. If you're gonna call me a bitch because I don't want to talk to you because I'm off doing something, or you're gonna, like, or shout at me, smile for me, like, no. Like, you are not entitled to anything from me. At all. I don't care. How many people have you met just from walking down the street and them being like, hey, nice tits, like, and that's something that's happened to me too. Nice tits, nice ass, drunk people on the bus. It's not okay. It's, like, the root of the issue is that people feel entitled to mine and other people's time, and you're not entitled to whatever I have to give to the world. You are not entitled to me. And that's what it boils down to. Like, it's such a problem. I don't have a problem if people say hi. Honestly, if it's a dude, I'm probably gonna be a little bit nervous because I view them as a potential threat, and that's not fair, I get that. Whatever. But if I don't say hi back, or I keep walking, or whatever, it's not a personal thing against you. It's like, I don't like starting conversations with people I don't know. If I don't know you, I don't want to talk to you. And at the end of it, I have a right not to talk to you if I don't want to. It's a two-person street. Sure, you want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you, so there's no conversation to be had. That's the end of it. It's like sex. If one person wants it and one person doesn't, if you try to force it on them, they're not going to be very fucking happy. Like, that's the end of it. I don't... And I understand that video that was going around about 10 hours walking in New York. There was some pretty problematic shit surrounding it. Like, it excluded all of the white dudes, and some of it didn't really count as street harassment, and that kind of bothered me. But, like, that dude following her for 5 minutes really struck a chord with me personally, because, like, that's happened to me. Similar things have happened to me. It's scary. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe turning around and saying, hey, fuck off. Because women have gotten killed over that. I don't feel safe. And that's what it boils down to, feeling safe. And that's it. It doesn't matter, like, you're a strong, independent woman in 2014, stand up for yourself. Yeah, stand up for yourself, and when you stand up for yourself and nobody else is around, who the fuck's there to help? When they decide that they just want to take part of you. There are so many issues surrounding this, and like sexism and misogyny and what was the other word? Sexism, misogyny, like sexism against men and all of this, and it's like, it boils down to, you don't have a right to anybody's time, and you don't have a right to take away their ability to feel safe. I have been robbed of my ability to feel safe outside. I have problems leaving the house, and it's because of this. It scares me. It gives me anxiety attacks. I'll be sitting on the bus and a dude will try to initiate some sort of conversation, and I can't. I legitimately can't, because I'm scared he's gonna say something sexist to me. And I know that's a judgment I shouldn't be making because I don't know anything about him, but past experience does come into play, and it's scary. That's the end of it. It's fucking terrifying to walk down the street. And it shouldn't be. That's it. Anyways, I love you, and I hope you're having a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, see.